Have you seen any commonalities between companies that are successful at implementing PLG versus those that tend to struggle?
Tons. And so back 5 years ago, I was writing the book ProductLed Growth, How to Build a Product That Sells Itself. And that one was like, hey, this is all about the book, or not the book, but like PLG in general. Like, is it right for you or not? And you were a part of one of our earlier programs as well. And so like you got to see, okay, we were talking all about product growth, how to do it. And we got to this point where we had about 324 customers. And I was asking myself the exact same question you just asked me. What separates the companies that actually see success with PLG versus the ones that don't? And I didn't really honestly have a good answer. I was like, we help so many people, but I can't quite predict which ones are going to see like breakout success and which ones weren't. And so I just started interviewing, going through every single one of those customers, talking to the founder or the person who actually took the program, went through it. And what actually came out of that was super fascinating. So at that time, our ideal customer was a senior product leader. And then we had about like 80% of our audience was within that bucket. And then 20% was founders. And so when I started like going through and seeing, which ones were really, really successful versus which ones had like mediocre success or just not successful at all, the 20% of founders represented 80% of the results. I was like, that's nuts. And so it made it easier to kind of dig more into those founders, because then I started asking them even more details. Like, so you went through the same program, but like, tell me, like, what else did you do? What did you do differently when it came to implementing PLG? And I kept doing it again and again with these founders. And what came out of it was like, wow, okay, they're not just thinking about PLG as a product thing. This is their company, go-to-market motion, complete installation of PLG. It's not this like, yeah, let's slap on a little PLG product to our big sales-led business and boom, it doesn't work. It was, this is our DNA. This is our company. And out of that, I decided to write the ProductLed playbook to kind of distill what are those 9 core pieces that they were doing, because we had been teaching about 4 or 5 of them. And then I was like, oh, there's these other 4 that really help you build that product-led organization that makes it really sticky, so that there is no distinction. Like, is this a product-led business or not? It's just baked into the DNA. We do PLG.